Well, we back here again at Yuka Entertainments. And today we're going to come with you with the Philadelphia Eagles in their second preseason game. Everybody, let's get understanding. It's a preseason game. A lot of starters do not play in the game anymore because they're trying to protect themselves from getting hurt. So you won't see a lot of your starters play. Not only that, y'all have to understand one thing. Every time a player doesn't play and they say he's hurt, he may not be hurt all the time. They just have to put something down to cover themselves. With me saying that, we're talking about the Miles Sanders. Yeah, Miles Sanders has a history of being hurt, right? So anytime he get a tweak of anything, they're going to pull him out, especially for a preseason game. So the reason I'm making this video, a lot of you all keep coming around talking about Kenneth Gainwell and how good of a player he is. Now, I'm an Eagles fan. Been an Eagles fan before most of y'all. Most of y'all didn't even see Ron Jaworski play. So, y'all didn't even see Whitworth Montgomery run the ball. Y'all new fans, but y'all are fans of less. So when you're a fan, and any of my friends will tell you, I will call one of my teammates a bum, but I am a diehard Eagles fan, and I'm going to ride for each and every one of those players while they wear that green. Let me tell you this again. I'm going to ride for my players while they have that green on. Now, but it's because I called them a bum during a game, I still love them as an Eagle. So let's get down to it. So you guys that keep talking about Kenneth Gainwell. Oh, he's this, he's that. Kenneth Gainwell played against backups. Yeah, he ran the ball pretty good against backups. Not only that, we couldn't get the ball in on the 1 yard line. So I don't want to hear about anything else about Miles Sanders and how great another running back is who couldn't get the ball in on the 1 yard line against backups. Don't tell me how he plowed this and plowed that. When it came down to it, we had 4 downs to get the ball in on the 1 yard line, and we didn't do it. Against backups. Yeah, and they're all NFL players. So stop going around here anointing somebody who does nothing against a backup. It only counts in a real game. Some people practice good and trash in a real game. Some people great in a real game and just not great practice players because sometimes they do what they call preserve. Remember Allen Iverson told you, practice, we talking about practice. Yeah. I do this in a game. Now, we all know sometimes you can get out there and help your fellow men by practicing with them. But you gotta remember, the starters wasn't on the field. So everything that Kenneth Gainwell and them did was against backups. So niggas say, oh, well, we got a few scattered players, There's a few. It wasn't the starters. It wasn't an 11-man starting. It wasn't. So don't tell me how great a player was against backups. Did he have 100 yards? Did he have 3 touchdowns against those backups? So don't tell me. You put a starting running back in and let him play all four quarters against the backups and watch his stats. And then you'll be saying at the end of the game, well, why is he in the game? There's a reason. I told y'all before, stop relying on other people's eyes to be your eyes. Stop doing it. And another thing. Do not come around with this Jalen Hurts stuff. Jalen Hurts is our quarterback. Jalen Hurts is a damn good quarterback. So I don't want to hear all this stuff. He can't make the throws. He can't do this. If he's been doing it. So y'all let these guys, ex-NFL players, you know, someone was bums. Where's their trophy? Look at their stats. First of all, before you start listening to people, especially an ex-NFL player, they're telling you about your quarterback, look up his stats. That's what you do. Look up his stats. See how great of a quarterback he was before he started talking about what not great of a quarterback that your quarterback is. Because he's on TV talking about football, you don't have to believe him. I look at Robert Griffin. And we all know how that played out. Because you had one good season until they got a tape on your ass and start figuring out what you're going to do. What happened? You're going to bring on the injuries, right? Plenty of people's come on with the injuries. Now, don't get me wrong. Injuries do play a part. To some. But you all need to stop it. Y'all need to stop it. Letting people tell you about your quarterback. One guy gonna tell me that our backup quarterback stood in the pocket and delivered a 61-yard bomb. He haven't seen Jalen Hurts do that. I sent them a video and told them about, well, Jalen Hurts stood in the pocket with pressure in his face. See, a pocket. See, people understand. Let me let you know understand what a pocket is. A pocket is where you are surrounded by players at your feet, and you can barely step up to throw the ball. That's a pocket, a small pocket. So when you look at a backup quarterback and he has a field to stay back there and be the Statue of Liberty and scan the field and deliver and scan back and then deliver the ball, that's not a pocket. Stop letting these guys who want to see your quarterback be replaced. Stop letting them do it. Let me let you know about a little history about the Eagles. In case some of you fans, you know what I'm saying, don't know about the Eagles. We had abundance of trash at the quarterback. We had an abundance of trash at the wide receivers. So when you get a young stud of a quarterback like Jalen Hurts, you should be happy. When he started to get his new weapons with A.J. Brown and Smitty, you should be happy. He did it without nothing. He showed you. You should be happy. Then you all gonna put all this pressure. Well, Jalen Hurts was a second-round draft pick. Why are you saying about Trevor Lawrence? The first-round draft pick. You see, everybody get to develop, once again, except for your quarterback. They don't say nothing about Trevor Lawrence. Oh, he's on a rebuilding team. Well, our team was rebuilding. We were trash. We won 4 games. The man came in, we went from 4 to 9. But he's still getting talked about. He can't make this throw. He can't do this. He went to the playoffs. Then you knuckleheads out here, yeah, because sometimes when y'all disrespect my quarterback can't disrespect y'all. But now I gotta disrespect y'all, but I'm not gonna really disrespect you. I'm just gonna call out and say, yeah, y'all knuckleheads. You're knuckleheads. Because you're always talking about he's a scrambler. I don't care what you are, as long as you get a W at the end of the game. That's all that matters. When we beat the Saints and he ran in for that touchdown, he didn't throw it, he ran in it. A touchdown is 6 points. Don't matter how you get it, as long as you with the game. Oh, it's going to come down to his arm. It's quarterback. Every time he steps on the field, it comes down to his arm. But if he got legs and he can run the ball, do both. I want an athlete. I'm like Michael Vick. Man, I am an athlete. See, y'all stuck on these guys who can't run. Look at all the quarterbacks. Okay. Y'all anointing all these new quarterbacks. Justin Herbert, right? Justin Herbert hasn't even been in the playoffs. Oh, he can make all the throws. Why he couldn't throw himself into the playoffs? Huh? He hasn't been in the playoffs. I'm waiting. But the guy who can't throw, who can run, went to the playoff. All the young quarterbacks are mobile. Mahomes defined the game. He threw all type of underhand, cross type of pattern. That's not the traditional quarterback. You don't say nothing about him. You know why? Because he winning. Russell Wilson. All type of passes, running quarterback. He does it all. Can't say nothing about him. You know why? He won a Super Bowl. Yeah, scrambling, running. But you said he couldn't do it. It doesn't matter. Stop listening to other people's narratives and look at the game yourself. And hopefully, I don't have to post this video. But something telling me I am, because you're going to have all these hypocrites. Once they see what Jalen Hurts can do and Miles Sanders can do, they're going to say, yeah, I was with you with them because I wouldn't have had to make this video. And that's the only reason I'm making this video, because you knuckleheads out here going with the media instead of with your team against Miles Sanders and Jalen Hurts.